What we have here is a scale release auto. A lot of people have problems opening this knife, except for a few custom automakers. They walk up here and flick it right open, just like you. You're familiar with automatic knives, and it comes out with authority. I made a couple of these when I first started making knives. I stood at a guy's table in Pigeon Forge and played with his scale release auto for about 15 minutes while I was talking to him. And when I walked away from the table, I told my wife, I could make one of those. So I went home and I made two. The first two lockback knives that I ever made, right? And they were big and they were clumsy, right? But I sold them both because everybody thought they were cool and really came out. So, and I decided I'd do it again. This knife here was the prototype. And I played with it and I got it wrong 2 or 3 times and finally got it right. And once I finished this one, I decided to make 2 more. That was the second one, and a third one I sold at another show. But it's a good design. It's a good design for people who don't want somebody to be able to open their knife and keep your kids from opening your knife. But I like Switchblades. It's one of my favorites. I do a lot of liner locks, and I've been doing liner locks for probably 20 years. But I love to make Switchblades. It's good to. This one was one of my safe queens. The first time I made it, it didn't come out very well because I was trying to lock the blade open with the latch. And that didn't work out real well. So I decided to remake it, and I had to change the blade, but now it works great. It closes great. And now she's out of the safe. A nice knife. Materials, I'll work with anything. I've got stone. This is a stone handle, tiger iron. I've got the diamond wheels in order to deal with all this stuff, grind it. This is probably one of my first ones, and that's made out of petersite, which is a pretty high dollar material, but it does come out pretty. I like to work with mammoth tooth. It's fragile, so you got to make sure that you got a backing for it so it doesn't break on you, but it's good stuff. I've since come across this micarta that's made by you lost me. G-Carta, that's the name of the company, and he does some beautiful stuff, and it's nice. It finishes well, and this was another one of my safe queens. It didn't work right because it was a button lock closed and button lock open. but button lock open didn't always work right. So I changed it over to a liner lock. And now she locks pretty good.
Well, you got about every automatic covered. Thanks a lot, Bill.
Thank you.